Welcome to a new episode of Truth Be Told, the podcast by women, for women, recognizing that you are more powerful than you can imagine. I'm your host, Michelle Lorraine, and I am so glad that you are watching me this evening, and I hope that you will get a lot of information about this topic that we're going to be speaking on. But before I get into that, I want to know if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and click that bell for notifications of when I am going on live, and share and follow me on Facebook as well as Instagram. Follow me at ML Exclusive or Michelle Lorraine. Okay. Today I am introducing our topic, respect between the parent and the adult-child relationship. Again, I'm going to repeat that one more time. It is the respect between the parent and the adult-child relationship. Okay, so our next episode, we will be having this conversation with other individuals that will be on the show. But tonight, I just wanted to take out a little bit of your time to discuss this platform. Okay, I know that there are some people who need a bit more clarity, especially on the term about the adult-child aspect. Well, let me put it this way. If you are 18 years old and older, you are considered an adult by the government of Canada. Okay, so if you're Canadian, you know what I'm talking about. If you're American, I think it might be the same age, 18 or 21, I'm not sure. But here in Canada, 18 years and older, you're an adult. Then you have some people who, like I said, say 21. But if you are West Indian, then there's a whole different definition of adult. Now, that would be based off of if you live under your mother's roof or your father's roof, you're not an adult until you move out. And then in some cases, if you move back in, you're not an adult. But needless to say, when do you become an adult to your parents' perspective? So what is respect? That is the question. What is respect? How do you define the word respect? And is respect something that you earn, or is it something that is expected? So this question I really want to ask you, and when we have this discussion on our next episode, I hope you have your own answers and your own definition based off of your own household or those around you, and tell me what it is that you think that the definition of respect is in your home. So again, what is respect? And is respect earned, or is it expected? So when a child is born, in my perspective, the child automatically respects you as an adult, as their mother, as their father, as a senior person. Okay, but is there a time when that respect is lost and then re-earned by the child when they become an adult child? So again, tonight's episode, we're not really going into all the answers. We're just setting the platform for the next show. Now, in some cases, parents believe that respect is expected. They are expecting it from the adult child based on the aspect that they gave birth to the child. And then in some cases, the adult child believes that the parent expects them to remain as the youth child as it pertains to the respect to them as the parent. Now, I hope you follow that. I hope you got that. So it seems that parents may feel that the adult child needs to adhere to their opinions, thoughts, or beliefs, regardless of their age. So I will ask this question. When the child becomes an adult, whose rules takes precedence? Who makes the final decision in that relationship? Is it from the perspective of the adult parent or the adult child? So let's use an example. This is a really good example. So Mary just had her first child, and her mother is all excited and says to Mary, you know what? We got to go to, to Father Paul to make sure we get the schedule for the baptism of the new baby, my grandchild. Then Mary says to her mom, Mom, actually, we're christening her at Mount Moriah Church of Christ. Now, mother might get upset and she says, what? This has been a tradition in our family for years that we would have the baby dedicated or baptized at St. Paul's Catholic Church. Now, my question to you is Mary being disrespectful to her mother because of her traditions and her beliefs? Or is her mom being disrespectful to her for her own decisions and beliefs and desire for her child? Now, we need to understand, where does this respect come in this type of relationship? Okay, so how does the dictionary define the word respect? A feeling of deep admiration for someone or something based on their abilities, qualities, and achievements. And an example of this would be the director had a lot of respect for Douglas as an actor. Okay, so you see there's an admiration for his ability, qualities, or achievements. Another definition is due regard for the feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of others. So it's something that you feel like you're given respect for the person's feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of another person. So one example that the dictionary used was young people's lack of respect for their parents. So again, we want to understand that there is supposed to be a two-way respect, and we're going to dive into that conversation on our next episode, just understanding how important respect is, how it's given, how it's received, and when does it transfer to the adult child. So if you have any thoughts or opinions on this topic, I do hope that you will either send me a direct message. If you'd like to be in this conversation on the next episode, I would love to hear your thoughts on this, especially for those of you who are in that type of age range with your parents or even with your grandparents. The other thing too is we're going to also talk about the fact that with respect, it is something that is expected or earned. Is there a time in the relationship where one can lose that respect and then have to regain it? And this is not only from the child's perspective, but also from the from the parent's perspective. Can parents actually lose the respect of their children and then have to regain it? This is the conversation I'm looking forward to have, and I hope that you are looking forward to this conversation as well. So this is the end of this episode. We are, again, just wanting to have this open dialogue, setting the platform for our next show on respect, the parent and adult child relationship. And I'd love to hear from you and know what it is that you think is important when it comes to this type of relationship. So thank you for watching. And again, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Share, and also if you have anything that you'd like to contribute on this topic, please share with me by emailing me at michellelorraine387@gmail.com, or you can direct message me in Facebook or on Instagram, and I will definitely reach out to you. Thanks for watching and have a good evening. Ladies, you're awesome.